last week I said the podcast was sponsored in part by not smoking, and this week I wanted to go into detail because last week, we ran a little long, and so here we are, vaping. Vaping, I know it's not just what you do to look like a douche, it's what you actually do to save a bunch of money while dying less quickly. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be great to find a way in which to die less quickly? So there's a bunch of benefits, but let's go into cost first because that's the biggest part. So how much does smoking cost? Well, the short answer is a fortune. The longer answer is check it out. I quit smoking on August 19th. Today is November 6th. So that's been 79 days at $7.50 a pack, which, your results may vary. Depending on your state, depending on what you smoke, depending on your sales tax rates. $7.50 is where I was at. It was like $6.75 plus tax or $7 anyway. So that means I would have spent at one pack a day $593. That's a lot of money. Oh, that's a lot of money. How much vaping costs? Well, I had to buy my Pi vapey thing, my P2, whatever. It's top of the line. It's great. It was recommended to me by Jasva Jones, and he said, get something you don't want to outgrow too quickly. I had to buy my first couple juice bottles, and then I bought more bottles along the way. This is what I've actually consumed since then. Total cost $376. So simple math says days so far is 79, ounces used is 19. I'm only at a quarter bottle a day. So that's right there. Numbers is what it is. So let's check it out. Vape cost and savings. What I would have spent is $593. What I actually spent was $376. So I saved $200 already for a daily savings of almost $3. Monthly savings, $83. I'm on a course to save $1,000 a year, but that assumes the cost of the actual device, and you only have to buy that once. So let's look at the real cost. $593 back to actually spent $172 just on juices and consumables for a savings of $421. So I'm saving $5 a day for a monthly savings of $162 or a yearly savings of almost $2,000. So where you get your juice matters. You can get it at an upmarket shop. Sometimes it's $25, $27. I don't recommend that. You can get it at a normal shop, which is, any of the suburban places, $20, $22. And this is per ounce we're talking. Online, it's $10. A lot of places, $10 to $12, maybe $15, depending what you get. Vape Wild, which is where I get my stuff, $6.99. $6.99. That's pretty great. So that means your daily cost is going to be more like at an upmarket shop compared to smoking, you're saving $274 a year. Compare that to a normal shop, you're saving $700 a year. Online, you're saving $1,800. Vape Wild, you're saving $2,000 a year. $2,000 a year. $2,000 a year. I mean, that's huge. So the other thing you got to consider is your life is just plain better. It's just plain better. You don't smell like smoke. And because it's not smoking, you tend to consume a little less nicotine. Because when you light a cigarette, you keep it going until it goes out. Even if you just wanted a drag or two, now you got the whole thing, might as well finish it. You don't stain your fingers. You don't stain your teeth. You don't make your clothes smell like a bingo hall. It's great. You can walk up a flight of stairs without getting short of breath. There's so much to love about it. So I recommend it in here. There's two sites I mentioned, thirstycoils.com. I've had great luck with them. Vape Wild. I bought their website. They've got these sampler packs where it's 6 10 milliliter bottles. Each one is, what would that be, a third of an ounce. So you can get 6 different flavors, and it's like $10, $13 or something. It's very cheap. I don't remember now, but it's very cheap. And so you get those. I bought 2 different variety packs. I got a total of 12, and out of the flavors I picked, and it was based on other flavors I've had at other places and knowing what I like. I like fruity stuff. I like breakfast stuff. I like dessert stuff. I think out of the 12, there was 1 or 2 I didn't like. Anyway, went back, ordered a bunch more. They haven't come yet. They're not in my numbers. They're not in my numbers yet because I haven't got them and I haven't used them. But I know what they are. And if you look online, Vape Wild actually has really good reviews. They've been around for a few years. They're one of the leaders in price and service. And, I haven't had any issues with them. But, maybe that's, I Googled them in advance and they look good. So anyway, that, my friends, that is how you save a bunch of money, but not smoking. And also by looking, I guess, like a dick sometimes. Who cares?